Hey everyone, it's George from Blockchain DXB and today is the 15th of September 2025. Now the process of Bitcoin on the global cryptocurrency market is pretty much the same since the last 72 hours. But if you look at the process, let's say via CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko guys, since the last 24 hours the prices are once again showing low, but the prices are mostly down by less than 1%, and in certain cases it is down by 1% or 2%. Now what I'm liking since the last 24 hours guys, there is a lot of inflows in the world of crypto ETFs, both in the world of Bitcoin as well as Ethereum. So we'll definitely go ahead and take a deep dive into this. Now what happened guys, on the 11th of this month, the inflation data was out, and surprisingly guys, the inflation did actually pick up pace by 0.2%, and the inflation actually stands at 2.9%. So it's going to be really interesting to see guys what decision is actually taken by Federal Chair Jerome Powell on the 17th of this month. And based on my understanding guys, he'll definitely go ahead and reduce the interest rate. And when that thing happens guys, I'm pretty much sure the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies will be reacting positively. So what I'd really urge you to do is keep a track of the FOMC meeting that is scheduled to take place on the 17th of this month, which is just 2 days from now, and I'll definitely go in touch based on that on the Blockchain DXB podcast. Now in today's episode guys, we have quite a lot of interesting things to cover. And the first thing is a massive news regarding BlackRock, and looks like they're heavily focusing on tokenization guys. And there's a really interesting article that is published by Bloomberg guys that actually claims that BlackRock is exploring tokenizing ETFs, and most likely they'll go and do that on Ethereum, isn't it? So what I'll do guys in today's episode, I'll go and give out finer details regarding this. Now look guys, the only reason why there's so much of hype regarding tokenization is because of Larry Fink, who's the CEO of BlackRock, and he's a massive advocate of tokenizing things. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. Now the second news guys, according to me, is an absolutely massive news, and this is about the issues of the largest stablecoin, that is Tether. And because of the Genius Act guys, the stablecoin issuers in the United States of America have to follow a lot of compliance, KYC, and follow a lot of regulations, isn't it? Now we know Tether USDT does not do any of these things, but what Tether has decided to do guys, they have decided to go and launch a stablecoin that is focusing only on the United States of America. And the ticker symbol for this is USAT, that is the United States of America, followed by T for Tether. And it is no surprise that even this stablecoin is regulated. And here's the interesting thing guys, this new stablecoin by Tether will be a US regulated backed stablecoin. And they've also appointed Hines as the CEO of Tether USAT. So really interesting move, and could it be possible that politics is playing a role in this as well? Let's see guys what the outcome to this is. But look guys, news such as this is definitely a powerful news, isn't it? So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss this. Now the next news guys is more connected to Lightning Network, and one of the leading firms in Africa guys, they have decided to go ahead and implement Lightning Network via Voltage, and they are running almost 50% of the transactions using Lightning Network. And the company in Africa is called as Chipper Cash, which is the leading financial institutions in Africa guys, and looks like they want to capitalize on the benefits of Lightning Network. And here's the thing guys, they are in a position to go ahead and tackle instant settlement into 25 currencies. So we'll definitely go ahead and discuss the importance of this news. Now look guys, regarding Lightning Network, the only thing I can say is there is this narrative, particularly among Bitcoin maximalists, that Lightning Network, not blockchain technology, should be the prime focus. And to be honest guys, I kind of agree to this narrative as well. But adopting Lightning Network does have a lot of challenges. As a matter of fact guys, a little over 2 weeks ago, one of the leading Bitcoin only company called as Relay guys, they did actually decide to go ahead and drop Lightning Network as well. But looks like the African company called as Chipper Cash, they have a positive outlook regarding Lightning Network. So we'll definitely go ahead and touch base on this news. Now the next news guys is connected to Bitcoin mining difficulty, and every 2016 blocks, which is roughly around 2 weeks, the Bitcoin mining difficulty gets adjusted. And what happened guys, on the 12th of this month, that is 3 days ago, the Bitcoin difficulty did actually reach a new record high. And more importantly guys, the supply equipment of miners is definitely seeing a peak. So what I'll do guys in today's episode, I'll go ahead and run through some numbers. Cause look guys, 2 days from now, that is on the 17th of this month, the next FOMC meeting is scheduled to take place, isn't it? And I'm pretty much sure miners are aware of this important date as well. So keeping all of these things in mind guys, looks like a lot of them are actually actively mining Bitcoin. And because of that, the difficulty mining has actually reached a new all-time high. So we'll definitely go and touch base on these news. So we have quite a lot of interesting things to cover guys in today's episode. And like we do in every Blockchain DXB podcast, we will be looking at 2 news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now the first news guys is connected to the UAE government, And the news is that UAE chief AI officers, which I believe is roughly around 50 of them, they've embarked on the landmark United States of America tech tours, and looks like they want to go out and identify what are the top AI companies doing in their countries. And I'm pretty much sure, guys, they will then go out and implement similar strategies in UAE as well as in it. Now, regarding blockchain technology, guys, I believe it was in 2017 where the UAE government did actually send 10 of the staff to Estonia, because back in the day, Estonia was definitely leading the front in blockchain technology. But since the last few years, I haven't heard a lot from Estonia regarding blockchain technology as such. But it is great that the UAE is taking leaps and bounds in newer technologies, isn't it? And regarding this tour, guys, the tour is approximately for 10 days. That is the 14th of September till the 24th of September. Really interesting news, isn't it? Now, the next news, guys, is connected to advancing crypto infrastructure. And Changer and PayFlex, guys, they are forging a strategic partnership to advance crypto infrastructure in the United Arab Emirates. And regarding this partnership, guys, they will also be using AE coin, that is the UAE's first regulated stable coin, in order to support secure dirham-pegged transactions. So I'll go ahead and give out more information regarding this. So we've got a lot of interesting things to cover, guys, in today's episode. Let's kickstart with it right away. Hey everyone, this episode is powered by a new sponsor, that is Amana, and they are the region's first and fastest growing regulated all-in-one trading and investing app. So look, guys, whether you're looking into invest in US stocks like Apple or Tesla, or mega giants like ADNOC or Salik, Amana puts the financial markets on your fingertips. It includes gold, foreign exchange, ETFs, futures, commodities, and guess what, guys? They have over 375 cryptocurrencies, and this makes them the biggest crypto selection in the region. Now, for the Blockchain DXB listeners, guys, if you want to go and build long-term wealth without thinking about it every day, explore Amana's pre-built auto investment plans, and all you have to do is set your monthly budget, choose your preferred asset category, and let Amana automate the investing for you. Zero fees, zero lockups, 100% customizable. And here's the thing, guys, funding your account is easier than ever. You can fund your account with Apple Pay, Google Pay, credit cards, instant bank deposits, and even crypto wallets. No friction and no hassles. And the best part is, guys, let's say if you need support, you would absolutely love Amana for this, because they offer 24/6 human customer service, as well as a personalized sales support, real people, real help, and the customer support is in English as well as in Arabic. And for the Blockchain DXB listener and community, guys, I do have something really exclusive for you. What you can do is register with Amana using the code Blockchain DXB, or you can also use the link that is in the show notes below. And here's the best part, guys. Once you register, fund your account with a minimum of $100 and at least go ahead and make one trade, and then you'll receive a $100 trading bonus credit to your account the following month. But look, guys, it's real important to note, the bonus is non-withdrawable. It is there to help you trade and learn. So look, guys, if you're looking for a transparent, powerful and easy to use app, that's Amana for you. So what are you waiting for, guys? Download the app now, or you can also visit the website that is amana.app, and don't forget to use the code BlockchainDXB. And Amana, guys, is all markets one app. Next, guys, I'm happy to announce that Blockchain DXB is the official media partner with one of the OGs in the cryptocurrency and blockchain event space, and that is Blockchain Futuristic Conference taking place in Florida this year, as well as ETH Women taking place simultaneously. And trust me, guys, this is an event that you don't want to miss, isn't it? Because for the very first time, North America's most immersive Web3 event is heading to the United States of America, and the Blockchain Futurist Conference and ETH Women event is actually taking place between the 5th and 6th of November. And the location is absolutely stunning, guys. It is taking place at Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, which is in Hollywood, Florida. That's right, guys. Palm trees, panels, and the biggest mind in blockchain and cryptocurrency is all in one place. So there will be multi-stage panels, NFT galleries, DeFi showcases, hand-on tech demos, metaverse experiences, even outdoor VIP cabanas, and quite a lot more. And the Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, guys, is one of the most iconic venues in the country. So look, guys, if you're in the Web3 space, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, or even artificial intelligence space, or just want to do some serious networking, this is the place that you got to be. And to all of you Blockchain DXB listeners, guys, we have something really interesting for you, because you can get a 25% off the tickets. So just use the code DXB25, and the link to the event as well as the code is in the show notes below. And as an official media partner, I'll be doing exclusive live coverage, interviews, behind the scenes access, and I will be spotlighting some of the most exciting projects shaping the future of decentralized finance tech. So if you're at the venue, guys, definitely come and say hi. Maybe we can catch up for a coffee as well. So listen, guys, the code is DXB25, and by using this code you will be eligible for a 25% discount. And the event is taking place between the 5th and 6th of November 2025 at the iconic Guitar Hotel at Hard Rock, that is in Hollywood, Florida. And in the show notes below, guys, there's all contact details for Blockchain Futuristic Conference Florida 2025, as well as Eat Women. And look, guys, this is the future of blockchain technology brought into life, so don't just read about it. Be there and head to the website, that is futuristconference.com, and go ahead and use the code DXB25. So see you at the event. Next, Advanced Media. Advanced Media, guys, is the largest distributor of professional video, photo, broadcast and cinematic equipment and accessories in the Middle East and MENA region. With over 2 decades of experience, Advanced Media is now the largest distributor in the Middle East, representing more than 100 recognizable brands, including brands such as Zeiss, DJI, Hasselblad, Red and Rode. As a matter of fact, guys, the very mic that I'm recording is being sponsored by Advanced Media as well. And Advanced Media has showrooms in Saudi Arabia and services as well. Looks like they're definitely taking the Middle East by storm. And here's the beautiful thing, guys, they're taking corporate social responsibility very seriously, and they're focusing on 3 P's, that is people, planet and prosperity. Now listen, guys, if you do want to find out more information regarding the statement of corporate social responsibility, check out the website, that is www.amt.tv. And here's the beautiful thing, guys, they also want to be a leader and set an example and reputation as a pioneer and member of the community. And in doing so, guys, they also have an AMT scholarship with SAE Institute in Dubai, UAE, so definitely check it out. And also, guys, Advanced Media is committed to persistently developing, organizing and hosting training workshops, seminars and community events that educate, inform and familiarize consumers with new equipment and the latest technological advances. So listen, guys, do one thing. If you do want to support this channel, go to the website, that is www.amt.tv, and follow the social media channels as well. All of the details are in the show notes below. Next, Startup OI is global one-tech platform for tech. It offers global high-paying tech jobs with flexibility in working time and location, global free tech events, and tech networks to connect with global like-minded engineers. A brilliant platform to listen to the tech experts in Metaverse and to grab their insights. Now listen, all you have to do is download the app Startup OI. If you're using an Android version, go to Google Store and App Store for iOS devices. Alternatively, you can also click on the show notes below to download Startup OI. Next, guys, listen, if you're into fitness, if you're into adventure, if you want to do something wild but still want to keep your health in check, there is a new podcast in town, a podcast focusing on obstacle course race in the Middle East. The podcast is called the Race Pace Podcast. So check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And the Race Pace Podcast is a peer-to-peer community-driven podcast where they talk all about obstacle course race in the Middle East, from Sandstorm to Spartan Race, from Tough Mudder to Desert Warrior Challenge, and also the Government Gov Games, and quite a lot more. The podcast has interviews with athletes locally and internationally to get inside scoop on how athletes prepare for obstacle course race. In the podcast, they also talk about interesting stories on why they are motivated to do obstacle course race. And that's not all. They also plan to release 7 NFTs, and these NFTs are no ordinary. These NFTs will represent every emirate in the UAE. And listen, guys, these NFTs are going to be absolutely massive. So do one thing, go to Spotify, go to iTunes, go to any leading podcasting platform, check out the Race Pace Podcast across all leading platforms. And finally, guys, not your keys, not your crypto. If you have dabbled with cryptocurrencies and now are seriously getting to protect your cryptocurrencies, there is no better way to protect it by using a hardware wallet. And this is where Ledger Wallet kicks in. And Ledger Wallets are hardware cryptocurrency wallets made by Ledger, a company headquartered in Paris, France. And Ledger's hardware wallets are multi-currency wallets that are used to store private keys for cryptocurrencies offline. And Ledger offers 2 hardware wallets, the Ledger Nano and Ledger Nano X wallets. They are world-class experts with extensive crypto security backgrounds. They continuously look for vulnerabilities in Ledger products in a constant effort to improve the level of security. Now, in today's world, securing these digital assets is a critical challenge, and this is where Ledger kicks in. So click the link below to buy your hardware wallet and support this podcast.
It is a brilliant way to support this podcast. So what are you waiting for? The link is in the show notes below.
Now guys, since you're taking care of that, let's kickstart by looking at the global cryptocurrency market. Now if you look at the global cryptocurrency market guys, today it is well above the $4 trillion mark, and the global cryptocurrency market is at $4.14 trillion. Now according to me guys, the only reason why this thing is happening because a lot of the investors are actually believing that Federal Chair Jerome Powell most likely will be reducing the interest rate. And because of that, if you look at the investor confidence guys, it does actually show that there is a lot of inflows in crypto ETFs. And right now guys, if you look at the inflows in ETFs, to date is at a staggering $717 million. And if you actually look at the finer details guys, Bitcoin ETFs is accounting for $312 million, whereas Ethereum ETFs is accounting for $405 million. Now what is also really interesting to note guys is, on the 11th of this month the inflation data was out, but surprisingly guys, the inflation did actually pick up pace, and inflation did actually rise to 2.9%. And look guys, I cannot stress this enough. Go to the Bureau of Labor Statistics website and go and look at the inflation data. Now one of the reasons why the inflation data is important is because Federal Chair Jerome Powell will definitely be taking that into consideration, isn't it? And I'm pretty much sure guys, based on that information as well as other information, he will most likely go and reduce the interest rate. And when that thing happens guys, I'm definitely anticipating the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies to pump up. But look, whatever I'm saying is definitely not financial advice. Make sure you go and do your own research. Now right now the global cryptocurrency market is at $4.14 trillion. But look guys, I'm looking at these numbers in the early hours of Dubai, and there is a very high possibility by the time you're listening to the episode, the global cryptocurrency market may have actually fallen down. Because look guys, whenever the FOMC meeting is kind of positive, a lot of notorious traders and whales, they want to go and manipulate the market, isn't it? And historically guys, notorious traders and whales, they kind of create a bit of panic in the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency world. But look guys, as I mentioned earlier, whatever I'm saying is definitely not financial advice. And I did actually predict the inflation to actually go down, isn't it? But inflation did actually pick up pace. And historically, I've always said this as well. All of my predictions are 100% right 50% of the time. And whatever I'm saying is definitely not financial advice. Now, if you look at the global cryptocurrency market since the last 24 hours, guys, it is at a staggering $124 billion. But because the prices are going down, guys, and the volume of stablecoins is pretty much the same, it does give us an indication as to which direction the prices of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies would be heading towards, particularly because the FOMC meeting is scheduled to take place in just a matter of 2 days. And these are some of the key dates a lot of notorious traders and whales tend to look at, isn't it? So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens in the next 24 to 48 hours. Now if you look at the 24-hour volume of decentralized exchanges, guys, to date is at $12.74 billion, and the total fees for these transactions was $78.28 million. But here's the interesting thing, guys. If you look at the total value locked to date, it has crossed $162.13 billion. To be honest, guys, I don't remember last time when the total value locked actually crossed $160 billion. And it is needless to say, the only reason why the total value locked is picking up is because of the whole narrative regarding Ethereum treasury firms, isn't it? And along with Ethereum treasury firm, guys, there is a lot of momentum for Solana treasury firm, as well as a lot of other altcoin treasury firms as well. Now I'm really curious to check, guys, when the whole narrative regarding tokenization keeps on picking up pace, what kind of an impact will it have on the total value locked? Could it be possible the total value locked may actually cross the $1 trillion mark? Because right now BlackRock is getting into the game, isn't it? So what I'd really urge you to do is keep a track on what is going on regarding total value locked. And I wouldn't be surprised there is a very high possibility that the total value locked is much higher than other matrix. Really bizarre anomaly in my honest opinion. Now if you look at the decentralized exchange dominance, today that percentage is at 39.23%. And one matrix, guys, which I'm keeping an eye on since the last 4 months, that is total value lock connected to real world assets, and that number today is at $15.31 billion. Now let's quickly run to the volume of decentralized exchanges. And Uniswap is leading the pack, and its volume is slightly below the $3 billion mark at $2.94 billion. Meteor is at number 2nd with $1.09 billion. Hyperliquid Gas is at number 3rd with $933.19 million. Radium is at number 4th with $633.31 million. And at number 5th, guys, is Aerodrome at $593.76 million. Now, one of the biggest anomalies regarding decentralized exchanges, PancakeSwap is no longer in the top 5. And to be honest, guys, this might be the very first time in almost 2 years that PancakeSwap is not in the top 5. Really massive anomaly, isn't it? Now let's quickly run through some metrics regarding stablecoins, and Tether USDT is leading the pack with $104.42 billion. And later on, guys, I'll go ahead and discuss some massive news regarding Tether, where they're launching a stablecoin that is only focused on the United States of America. Now I'm really curious to check, guys, how will Circle USDC be reacting to this news? Because Circle is already regulated and it is an American company, isn't it? And I'm definitely anticipating them to go ahead and dominating the United States of America market. Now that thing being said, guys, if you look at the 24-hour volume of Circle USDC, it is almost 1/10 of that of Tether USDT at $12.50 billion. FDUSD is at number 3rd with $4.08 billion. Now let's quickly run to the dominance, 24-hour trading volume and market cap of Ethereum and Bitcoin. Now here's the interesting thing, guys. Bitcoin as well as Ethereum's dominance has actually fallen down, and that is because there's a lot of transactions are taking place currently in Solana, isn't it? And if you look at the dominance of Ethereum right now, it is at 13.50%, whereas Bitcoin's dominance has fallen down to 55.60%. So look, guys, since the last 24 hours, a lot of activity is actually taking place in altcoin, and because of that, the dominance of Bitcoin as well as Ethereum has actually both fallen down. And if you look at the 24-hour trading volume of Bitcoin today, it is at $31.64 billion, whereas Ethereum is at $27.69 billion, and the market cap of Bitcoin today is at $2.29 trillion, whereas Ethereum's market cap is at $555 billion. Now every day, guys, in the Blockchain DXB podcast, I tend to look at one new matrix, isn't it? And today, guys, I want to look at the top artificial intelligence coins by market cap, and it is no surprise that Near Protocol is leading the pack with $3.38 billion, followed by BitTensor at $3.36 billion. Story, guys, is at number 3rd with $3.05 billion. Internet Computer Protocol is at number 4th with $2.62 billion. And Render, guys, is at number 5th with $2.03 billion. Now me personally, guys, I'm not a fan of AI coins as such, because according to me, artificial intelligence does not need blockchain technology as such, but blockchain technology needs artificial intelligence. And I'm talking about areas in terms of smart contract auditing, it is in terms of identifying fraud, and definitely writing a lot of codes as well as in it. But so far as they are needing blockchain technology, guys, me personally, I do feel that there are very limited use cases. Now one of the use cases is probably using cryptocurrencies as payment. So let's say rather than using fiat currencies for subscription payments, you can possibly go and start paying via cryptocurrencies, isn't it? Other than that, guys, I don't see both of these technologies merging together. So let's see, guys, what the future of AI coins is. Now, guys, let's go and look at the king of all kings, that is Bitcoin. Now, the price of Bitcoin right now is at $115,454. And since the last 24 hours, it is marginally down by 0.18%. But since the last 7 days, it is up by 4.01%. Ethereum is at $4,606. And since the last 24 hours, it is down by 0.83%. But since the last 7 days, it is up by 7.57%. And Ripple right now, guys, has crossed the $3 mark. And today it is at $3.03. But since the last 24 hours, it is actually down by 2.53%. And since the last 7 days, it is actually up by 6.36%. And look, guys, I cannot stress this enough. This week on the 17th, the FOMC meeting is scheduled to take place, isn't it? And I'll definitely go and touch base on the outcome of that on the Blockchain DXB podcast. Now, guys, let's go and talk about the whole narrative regarding tokenization. Because this entire hype regarding tokenization was actually started by Larry Fink. Because immediately after the approval of Bitcoin ETF, guys, he did actually have an interview with CNBC, where he clearly said that he's really focusing heavily on tokenization. And fast forward a little over a year ago, guys, looks like BlackRock is exploring tokenizing ETFs on blockchain, and this is after the success of his Bitcoin Spot ETF. And they also have a $2 billion tokenized money market fund called as BUIDL, isn't it? So it looks like now the whole hype will be regarding tokenization of ETFs. And here's the interesting thing, guys. Tokenized ETFs could offer round-the-clock trading, global access as well as faster settlement, and more importantly, guys, new use cases as collateral in crypto network will be created as well as in it. Now it's really important to note, guys, Franklin Templeton as well as exchanges such as Kraken and Robinhood, they're also testing tokenized assets. So it's going to be really interesting to see what the whole narrative regarding tokenization is. but the industry is still facing challenges reconciling blockchain instant settlement with traditional clearing houses. But look guys, with BlackRock getting into the whole tokenization game, I'm pretty much sure the entire narrative regarding tokenizing ETFs will be changing as well, isn't it? And with the tokenized asset market at about $28 billion compared to trillions in ETFs, I very strongly feel that BlackRock's move, which is actually backed by Larry Fink, there will be a growing push to bring mainstream finance onto blockchain, isn't it? But look guys, you need to understand the difference between permission blockchain and open blockchain. And according to me guys, when you talk about tokenization, it works best with permission blockchain. But there is nothing called as permission blockchain, isn't it? The other word for that is software. Because for tokenization, you need to do KYC, you need to do AML, and a lot of your transactions can be censored as well. But could it be possible that tokenization works in open blockchain as well? And if BlackRock is able to solve that, guys, I definitely do feel that the future is only tokenization, isn't it? So let's see guys if we do find out any bold news regarding tokenization by BlackRock in the next few days. And I'm definitely curious to check what the update to this is. Now guys, let's go and discuss some massive news by Tether. Because of the USAT, guys, Tether is facing a lot of criticism and problems in the United States of America, isn't it? But now they have a solution for that. And the solution is a US-specific stablecoin. And the ticker symbol for that is USAT. And essentially guys, this new stablecoin is a digital dollar for creators, owners, and everyone that is left behind. And it will be extremely fast and borderless as well. And this move by Tether aims to expand Tether's stablecoin offering under strict US regulatory standards with transparent reserves and governance, isn't it? Which is currently lacking heavily by Tether USDT. And here's the genius thing by Tether, guys. They will be appointing Hines as the CEO of Tether USAT. And Hines was a former Bitcoin and cryptocurrency advisor to President Donald Trump, isn't it? So from a legal point of view, guys, I'm pretty much sure he's the best person to go and tackle this. And regarding this new stablecoin, guys, it will be leveraging Tether's Hadron platform. And Anchorage Digital has been chosen as a compliant issuer that will be supporting businesses and institutions with a digital alternative to cash. So according to me, guys, this news is definitely massive news. And it reinforces US dollar dominance in the global asset space and builds on Tether's global reach with USDT as well, isn't it? And based on the official announcement, guys, USAT will be a US regulated backed stablecoin that will be issued by Tether, and it is purpose-built to serve US market and support American regulatory standards. And USAT will be the foundational rail for next generation of American commerce, trade as well as finance. Really genius move by Tether, isn't it? And it is a really interesting decision to go and hire Hines as the CEO. Now guys, let's go and discuss some news all the way from Africa. And one of the leading companies from Africa called as Chipper Cash, guys, they have decided to run most of the operations in Lightning Network. And the official news is that Chipper Cash now runs over 50% of its Bitcoin transactions on Lightning Network. And they're doing that via voltage, thereby enabling faster, cheaper as well as more reliable payments across Africa. Now Lightning guys powers cross-border and domestic transactions, and it also supports interoperability with platforms like Stripe and Cash App. So it does that depends Chipper's remittance called as Chesa, with instant settlement in over 25 currencies. Really interesting news, isn't it? Now this adoption, guys, does actually show that African fintechs can leapfrog outdated payment systems and scale Bitcoin usage, isn't it? Now regarding Lightning Network, guys, I do have another project called as Bitcoin DXB, and the website is www.bitcoindxb.org. And in that website, guys, you'll get all the information regarding Lightning Network. You can understand what Lightning Network is at a completely basic and beginner level, advanced level as well as technical level. And along with that, guys, you can also go to Blockstream's website. They have a plethora of information regarding Lightning Network as well as Liquid Network. Now that thing being said, guys, when you talk about Lightning Network as such, there are a lot of challenges implementing Lightning Network. And David Marcus, who's the CEO of Lightspark, he has also openly said that implementing Lightning Network is a massive challenge. And even CZ from Binance did actually echo a similar theme. And roughly around a week ago, guys, one of the Bitcoin-only firm called as Relay, they did actually decide to go and drop Lightning Network from the platform. So is it possible that Lightning Network is lightning years away from mainstream adoption? But let's see, guys, if there is any way we can go and connect Lightning Network with tokenization. Now Tether is already working on Liquid Network connected to tokenization. Now, Liquid Network is completely different to Lightning Network as such, but maybe we can come up with a way where both Lightning Network as well as Liquid Network is connected. Let's see if there is even a possibility for that, guys. Now, guys, let's go and talk about the final news that is connected to Bitcoin hash rate. And every 2016 block, guys, the Bitcoin mining difficulty gets adjusted, isn't it? The Bitcoin mining difficulty gets adjusted, isn't it? And when we talk about 2016 block, guys, this is roughly around 2 weeks. And what happened, guys, on the 12th of this month? Bitcoin hash rate hit a record of 1.12 billion terahashes per second. And this did actually drive the network difficulty to an all-time high of 136.04 terahash, with the next adjustment expected at 144.72 terahash, which will be roughly around 2 weeks from the 12th of September. Cause that is how long it takes for 216 blocks to be generated, isn't it? Now here's the interesting thing, guys. Because the mining difficulty is picking up pace, a lot of the mining equipment is seeing a lot of demand as well. One of the reasons why there's so much of demand regarding the mining equipment is because on the 17th of this month, the FOMC meeting is scheduled to take place, isn't it? And there is a very high anticipation that Federal Chair Jerome Powell this time will be reducing the interest rate, and looks like a lot of miners want to go ahead and capitalize on this momentum. So look, guys, right now even FOMC policies is having an impact on the Bitcoin mining difficulty, isn't it? Really powerful information one should be looking at, isn't it? And while LinkedIn, guys, I did actually see a post that did actually state that Iran is one of the cheapest places to go ahead and mine Bitcoin. I think it costs less than $2,000 to go ahead and mine one Bitcoin. But so far as United States of America is concerned, guys, I think it still costs more than $109,000 to go ahead and mine one Bitcoin. And right now, because President Donald Trump wants United States of America to lead the front in Bitcoin mining, as well as cryptocurrencies, a lot of firms are actually moving to United States of America despite the high prices. So definitely keep an eye on that news. So these were some macro level newscasts on the Bitcoin blockchain and cryptocurrency world. Now let's go ahead and look at 2 news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. Now the first newscast is regarding UAE chief AI officers, and they are embarking on a landmark US tech tour. So let me go ahead and give out more information regarding this, because 50 chief AI officers from United Federal and local entities, guys, are embarking on a landmark 10-day US tech tour starting from the 14th of this month, and this tour will end on the 25th of this month. Now the tour, guys, is organized by the Artificial Intelligence, Digital Economy and Remote Work Application Office in collaboration with Dubai Center for Artificial Intelligence. Now this initiative, guys, aims to strengthen the UAE's role as a global model for digital transformation and advance AI adoption in government sector. And as I mentioned earlier, guys, they are going on a 10-day tour, which did actually begin yesterday, that is the 14th of September, and it will be lasting for 10 days till the 24th of September. And it is the first of its kind visit offering direct exposure to cutting-edge AI innovation, as well as emerging technology trends. And the program fosters the exchange of best practices in AI implementation and deployment, and it is designed to build strong networks with global technology leaders, enhance government performance and ensure future readiness. And delegations, guys, will meet leaders, representatives and AI experts from major tech companies, as well as innovative hubs, and explore collaboration opportunities. And key tech companies, guys, include Google, Meta, OpenAI, Palantir, Nvidia, IBM, Amazon, Microsoft and many others. Now the tour reflects the UAE government's commitment to advancing objectives of the UAE National Artificial Intelligence Strategy. And the UAE National AI Strategy, guys, was launched in 2017 under UAE Sentinel 2071, and the strategy's goal is to position the UAE as the best country globally across all fields. And Omar Sultama, guys, the Minister of State for Artificial Intelligence, Digital Economy and Remote Work Applications, emphasized the nation's leadership as a comprehensive vision for AI's future since 2017 strategy. And he also highlighted the tour as a critical milestone in efforts to strengthen AI's role, accelerate next-generation digital solution, and foster strategic partnership with top tech companies. Now the initiative underscores the UAE status as a global AI hub, showcasing its pioneering use of AI to enhance government services, and it also aims to design future-ready policies and reinforce the international presence of UAE's AI leaders and experts. And Mohammed bin Talib, who is Chief of Government Services for UAE government and also the delegation head, called the visit an important platform for direct engagement with global tech leaders. And Tali also noted the program facilitates expertise exchange as well as innovative approach development. Really interesting news, isn't it? And as I mentioned earlier, guys, going back to 2016, The UAE government back then did actually send 10 people to Estonia to learn more about blockchain technology. So really interesting news, isn't it? Now guys, let's go ahead and discuss another news that is focusing on advancing crypto infrastructure in the United Arab Emirates. And the news is that Change and PayFlex guys, they are forging strategic partnership to advance crypto infrastructure in the United Arab Emirates. Now regarding Changer.ae guys, they are leading Abu Dhabi global market licensed secure digital asset service provider. And so far as PayFlex is concerned guys, they are a pioneering crypto technology service provider. And both of them have signed a memorandum of understanding to advance crypto infrastructure in the United Arab Emirates. And this partnership guys aims to simplify and accelerate cryptocurrency adoption in everyday use cases in UAE and beyond. And they want to empower businesses and consumers, isn't it? Now here's the interesting thing guys. The Memorandum of Understanding ceremony was hosted by Al Mario Community Bank, which is the UAE's first fully integrated digital bank and a key ecosystem partner, isn't it? And they are the ones who actually issued the first UAE regulated stablecoin, that is the e-coin. So this collaboration guys focuses on establishing a unified digital asset ecosystem with secure, compliant as well as frictionless crypto to fiat settlement experiences. Now regarding Changer guys, they will provide secure custody and conversion services, while PayFlex will contribute to its innovative point-of-sale crypto settlement technology, merging to bridge digital and traditional finance. Now Changer's existing network guys includes regulated partners such as mBank, which offers central bank approved UAE dirham escrow services and regulatory support for compliance crypto fiat conversions. And mBank guys, as I mentioned earlier, they are the UAE's first fully digital bank, and Changer's foundational banking partner ensures regulatory compliance and trust in the ecosystem. And here's the thing guys, the partnership will use e-coin, which is the UAE's first regulated dirham-backed stablecoin to support secure dirham-backed stablecoin transactions. Now e-coin's use is emphasized to boost financial inclusion through stable as well as a regulated digital asset transaction. So look, as this collaboration aims to construct the region's most advanced crypto to fiat settlement gateway that is supported by mBank's trusted regulatory framework. And PayFlex technology guys aims to expand adoption in sectors such as hotels, real estate, as well as restaurants, enabling digital currencies for everyday use. So look, as this particular partnership reflects the UAE's forward-thinking approach to financial innovation, and it is positioning itself as a nation as a global hub for regulated digital assets, isn't it? Really brilliant news. So these were the news guys on the Bitcoin, blockchain, cryptocurrency and artificial intelligence world from Blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating and share the word across. Now for the next few minutes is going to be an Ask Me Anything series where you listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi and Metaverse. So let's kickstart with the Ask Me Anything series. Hey everyone, before we go ahead and kickstart the Ask Me Anything series, I do have some really interesting announcements. The first one is an interesting partnership, and this is connected to Bitcoin events. Now look guys, you know that Bitcoin is the king of all kings, isn't it? And the OGs of Bitcoin events, that is Bitcoin Inc., they have a massive event taking place in August in Hong Kong. And guess what guys? Blockchain DXB is the official media partner for Bitcoin Asia 2025. And this particular event guys takes place in August in Hong Kong. And Bitcoin Asia is the region's premier Bitcoin gathering event where builders, investors as well as investors meet. So at this event guys, expect powerful keynotes, bold conversations, and a headlining session with none other than Eric Trump. And he will be sharing his vision for Bitcoin's long-term potential. And more importantly, he along with a lot of Bitcoin OGs guys, they will be talking about the role of Bitcoin in global finance. And at the Bitcoin Asia 2025 event guys, they will be discussing Asia's massive impact on adoption. And look, as Bitcoin Asia event connects global Bitcoin communities and drives innovation across cultures and markets, from infrastructure to regulations, privacy tools to lightning development and quite a lot more. And for you listeners of the Blockchain DXB podcast guys, I have a cool discount code of 10% for you. And the code is pretty simple guys. It is DXB, that is D for David, X for X-ray and B for Bravo. And DXB is the code for Dubai as well, isn't it? So what are you waiting for guys? In the show notes below you'll see the registration details for Bitcoin Asia 2025. And look guys, Hong Kong is calling. So be part of the future of Bitcoin. Now the next announcement, guys, is another big one, and this is connected to Future Blockchain Summit and Fintech Search 2025. And Blockchain DXB once again is the media partner for Future Blockchain Summit and Fintech Search 2025. Now me personally, guys, I did attend the Future Blockchain Summit going back to 2017, and the fact is, guys, it is one of the biggest, oldest as well as boldest blockchain events in the region, and according to me as well as a lot of advocates of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, Future Blockchain Summit as well as Fintech Search 2025 is probably the biggest event in the entire world. And this event, guys, takes place between the 12th and 15th of October at the iconic location of Dubai Harbour. So this is going to be the place where blockchain meets fintech to redefine the future of finance. So expect 250 world-class speakers, over 1,200 investors, live demos, product launches, as well as GITEX Digital Assets Forum, and all of these things, guys, will be under one roof. So you can expect so-called Web3 pioneers to fintech leaders shaping payments, banking, insurtech, AI, as well as decentralized finance. And this particular event, guys, brings the entire ecosystem together. This is a launchpad you've been waiting for. And by attending this event, guys, you will be in a position to be in front of top venture capitals, accelerators, as well as industry leaders. And for blockchain and fintech companies, guys, this is where connection turns into partnerships and dream turns into reality. And because Blockchain DXB is the media partner for Future Blockchain Summit and Fintech Search 2025, guys, in the show notes below, you'll see the registration details, and there's a hidden discount code mentioned below as well. So do one thing, guys, click on the show notes below, get yourself registered, and see you between the 12th and 15th at Dubai Harbour at the Future Blockchain Summit and Fintech Search 2025. Hey everyone, it's George from Blockchain DXB, listening to the Ask Me Anything series, where your listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. I have a question by Danny who asks, with Tether launching USAT under US regulations, will this actually boost trust in stablecoins or tighten government control? This, to be honest, Danny, is such a brilliant question. Now look, on one hand, if you look at the new stablecoin that is USAT, I do feel it can definitely boost trust because it is purpose-built only for the US market, isn't it? And more importantly, it is done under stricter regulatory oversight. And look, Danny, Tether is promising transparent reserves, proper governance, and they're also using Anchorage Digital as a compliance issuer. So this, according to me, Danny, is not just another Wild West stablecoin setup that we have seen in the recent past, isn't it? But rather, they are focusing on institutions as well as businesses in the US. And that, according to me, Danny, is definitely reassuring because it feels like digital cash with regulatory guardrails, isn't it? But if we look at it from another point of view, it also opens the door for greater government control, isn't it? And a US regulated stablecoin essentially means more surveillance, compliance checks, and possibly less financial freedom than the USDT. So in a way, it is kind of like the US dollar in a digital form. And you can also make an argument that it is something similar to a central bank digital currency, isn't it? Now, one thing which I really like about this news is that they have actually taken Hines as a CEO, because he actually worked under the Trump administration before stepping down, and now he's taking over the reins as the USDT's new stablecoin arm. So by hiring Hines, I do feel they are focusing on two things. Firstly, I do feel that Tether is really serious about having political as well as regulatory credibility in the US. And secondly, it is aligning with people who understand the regulatory and political landscape from the inside, isn't it? So to answer your question directly, Danny, I say USAT will probably build trust with big institutions and regulators, but at the same time, it could also limit the freedom that crypto-native users are used to, isn't it? So it is almost like two parallel worlds, where USDT is kind of global, borderless, as well as relatively free-flowing, but so far as USAT is concerned, it would be more regulated, something similar to an American version. And could you make an argument it actually works something similar to a central bank digital currency? The answer to that might be a yes as well, isn't it? But definitely a brilliant question. So these were the newscasts on the Bitcoin, blockchain, cryptocurrency, and artificial intelligence world from Blockchain DXB. In case if you like listening to this podcast, please click on the follow button, give it a 5-star rating, and share the word across. Remember, Monday to Thursdays via Blockchain DXB podcast, where we cover top news and information pertaining to the process. We look at the latest technological development, we look at the latest geopolitical news, we talk about some really interesting partnerships, and then guys, we look at two news from Dubai, UAE and the Middle East. We look at the latest technological developments, we discuss news in the world of Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies and artificial intelligence. And finally guys, what you're listening to is the Ask Me Anything series, where your listeners can ask any questions regarding Bitcoin, blockchain, beyond blockchain, cryptocurrencies, NFTs, DeFi, and Metaverse. So thanks so much for listening, guys, and have a nice one. Bye bye.